Hey y'all, welcome back to my kitchen. Today, we're diving deep into a classic Southern comfort dessert that's close to my heart. Rich, creamy, homemade chocolate pudding. Forget that stuff from a box. This is the real deal, the kind of pudding that'll transport you straight to your grandma's front porch on a warm summer evening. It's decadent, it's velvety, and it's surprisingly easy to make. I'm going to walk you through every single step. From picking the right cocoa to getting that perfect, silky smooth texture. So grab your apron and let's get ready to whip up some pure chocolate magic. First things first, let's talk ingredients. For this recipe, you'll need some granulated sugar, unsweetened cocoa powder, a little bit of cornstarch, a pinch of salt, whole milk, a few large egg yolks, some good quality semi-sweet chocolate, a splash of vanilla extract, and a pat of unsalted butter. Now, the key to that authentic Southern richness is using whole milk and real egg yolks. No shortcuts here. And for the chocolate, I highly recommend using a good quality chocolate bar that you chop up yourself. It melts so much better than chips and gives the pudding an incredible depth of flavor. All right, let's get cooking. In a medium-sized, heavy-bottomed saucepan, we're going to whisk together our dry ingredients first. That's 3/4 cup of sugar, 1/4 cup of unsweetened cocoa powder, 3 tablespoons of cornstarch, and just 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Whisking them together now helps prevent lumps later on. It's a small step, but it makes a huge difference in the final texture. We want this pudding to be silky, not lumpy, right? Now, slowly pour in about 1/2 cup of the whole milk. You'll need 3 cups of milk in total, but we're just starting with a little bit. Whisk it into the dry ingredients until you form a smooth, thick paste. This is another secret to a lump-free pudding. If you dump all the milk in at once, you'll be fighting clumps the whole time. Once you have a nice, smooth paste, go ahead and whisk in the rest of the 3 cups of milk. Next up are the egg yolks. In a separate bowl, lightly beat 3 large egg yolks. Now, we need to temper them. This sounds fancy, but it just means we're going to slowly raise their temperature so they don't scramble when we add them to the hot milk mixture. Nobody wants scrambled egg pudding. So, once your chocolate milk mixture is on the stove, we'll get to that part. Place your saucepan over medium heat. You're going to want to whisk constantly as the mixture heats up. You can't walk away from the stove during this part, folks. It needs your full attention. Keep whisking until the mixture begins to thicken and bubble gently. This should take about 5 to 7 minutes. You'll feel it start to get thicker against your whisk. Once it's bubbling and thickened, it's time to temper those eggs. Take the saucepan off the heat for a moment. Very slowly, pour about 1/2 cup of the hot chocolate mixture into your beaten egg yolks, whisking the yolks constantly as you pour. This warms them up gently. Now, pour that warmed egg yolk mixture back into the saucepan with the rest of the chocolate pudding. Again, whisk constantly while you do this. Return the saucepan to the stove over medium-low heat. Continue to cook and whisk for another 2 minutes. The pudding will get noticeably thicker, coating the back of a spoon. This step is crucial for cooking the cornstarch and egg yolks completely, which ensures the pudding sets up perfectly. Don't rush this part. 2 more minutes of constant whisking. You've got this. Now for the best part. Remove the saucepan from the heat for good. It's time to add the finishing touches that make this pudding truly spectacular. Stir in 4 ounces of chopped semi-sweet chocolate to tablespoons of unsalted butter and 1 teaspoon of pure vanilla extract. Keep stirring until the chocolate and butter are completely melted and everything is gloriously smooth and glossy. The butter adds a beautiful sheen and extra richness, while the vanilla just rounds out all those deep chocolate flavors. Just look at that shine. The final step before we can dig in is to chill it. You can pour the pudding into 1 large serving bowl or into individual ramekins or glasses, which is what I like to do for easy serving. To prevent a skin from forming on top, press a piece of plastic wrap directly onto the surface of the pudding. Make sure it's touching the whole surface. Then, pop it in the refrigerator to chill for at least 3 hours, but overnight is even better. This gives the flavors time to meld together and the pudding time to set up to that perfect, spoonable consistency. All right, our pudding has been chilling, and it's time for the big reveal. Look at that. It's thick, it's rich, and it's perfectly set. Première loft aux serves. This with a big dollop of freshly whipped cream and maybe a few chocolate shavings on top for a little extra flair. Let's get on me goodness. It's so much better than anything you can buy. Creamy, decadent, and full of that deep, homemade chocolate flavor. This is a dessert that makes memories. And there you have it, folks. The ultimate Southern-style chocolate pudding. I promise, once you make this from scratch, you'll never go back to the box mix again. It's the perfect dessert for family gatherings, special occasions, or just a Tuesday night when you need a little something sweet. Thank you so much for joining me in the kitchen today. If you try this recipe, let me know how it turns out in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more delicious Southern recipes. See y'all next time.